Room to run has Paul Hanlon. We have two survivors from when these teams last met at Easter Road 5 years ago. David Gray. That's going to bounce about for McNulty, and Davidson got in the way. Great little ball and deflected. McNulty put it on target, and Davidson, well, he knew his keeper was behind him. David Gray. That breaks off the fullback, Callum Crane. Ball breaks away to Canberry. Well, Canberry peeled away off Wedderburn, got himself into good shooting position. Crane. Nisbet inside onto Dingwall. Shapes to shoot. It's a decent effort to Marciano. Down quickly. And Marciano making sure that Tony Dingwall didn't net here at Easter Road this afternoon. Gray on to Schliefka. Again, Wedderburn is his shadow. Low ball in, dealt with by Benedictus. Horgan did well. Schliefka wanted movement from Mallon. Mallon! A terrific little effort that was for Hibs' top goal scorer. That's a sign of a confident player. Called for it all the way away from his feet so quickly. Robbie Thompson, a relief goalkeeper, as that just dipped wide. That'll fall for Horgan to release Schliefka. Canberry wants it. McNulty's further along, but it's back onto Horgan. Lovely footwork by Horgan! Banged into the top corner, and Hibs have the lead. A goal of quality, a goal of simplicity, and Daniel Horgan on the score sheet for the third time this season in the Scottish Cup. He made the run, wanted the ball, wasn't closed down properly, and just hammered it past Robbie Thompson. That's going to be picked up by Jamie Barjonas, Scotland under-19 international player. It's a cracking ball out, and Dingwall with a header. Well, they could have been level. The flying figure of Tony Dingwall. Delightful cross. And he just got in between the central defenders. Just couldn't put it between the sticks. Great. On to Canberry. Here's Mallon. Mallon fancies a dig. Found himself in good position. Cut across the ball though to take it wide. Stevenson out wide. That'll break onto McNulty. Blocked by Benedictus. One or two Leith cries for handball. Stevenson in. McNulty in quickly. Oh, came up, but that would have been beyond harsh. Darryl Horgan, 5 goals this term now, 3 in this competition. He's on the hunt for more. Deflected off Wedderburn, could be trouble here. Schliefka! McNulty held it up, laid it back to Schliefka, and the Lithuanian gets his first goal for Hibs in the Scottish Cup. Well, he worked hard, Horgan, and McNulty held it up perfectly away from Crane, and it was beautifully dispatched by Vintikas Schliefka. They've had the pressure, they've now got the reward as the Lithuanian makes it 2-0. Flanagan dug that out well. Dingwall. That might break back onto Tony Dingwall. Wide it will come. Muddy the fullback. Cracks it in. 26-year-old sized up the shots. Decent effort though for Marciano, who was guarding well. Great. Back onto Canberry. Back to David Gray. Mallon! Wrong side of the net. Well, supporters love players who are willing to have a go from the edge of the box. just curled round the wrong side. Raith Rovers scored 3 times on the last Scottish Cup visit here. They settle for 1 to get them started this afternoon. Beautiful ball, Horgan on to McNulty. He's going to try and chip it over the keeper. No, it's gone low. Equally as effective. Robbie Thompson knew he was struggling. The chip could have come. He had to take the step back. And the Scottish Cup tie is over as Mark McNulty scores his first Hibs goal. Lovely ball through inside Davidson. Goalkeeper was worried about being chipped, but McNulty just hammered it past him on the ground. It's a first Hibs goal for the Hibs number 9, and Hibs comfortably ahead in the Scottish Cup tie. Murray has Flanagan. Flanagan tried to work it to Dingwall. Canberry, well, he heard Gillespie coming and turned him beautifully. Taking on Davidson, Canberry. This is solo from Canberry. Well, he's got the skills, hasn't he? Lovely little touch and turn. And then Red Davidson, and he popped the accelerator down to get past them. Omiunga rides the challenge about Jonas. Canberry is onside. Canberry racing through. McNulty wants it. Canberry wants to do it all on his own. Would have gone down as an own goal if it had finished in the back of the net. Canberry is doing all he can to get himself on the score sheet. That's out wide, on to Chris Duggan. Here comes the Aussie. Dingwall wants it back, wants to take it in himself. Lead off, on to Dingwall. Could give it back onto Duggan, it's a lovely ball. And Paul Hanlon with a challenge. Flanagan's corner, and the header goes in. They have a lifeline, Raith Rovers. Ewan Murray, the goal scorer. Brilliant run across, nobody picked him up. Way too late. Milligan went with him in the end, but he got free and nodded it into the corner. And Ewan Murray scores for the 4th time this season.